Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
Over to the left wing. From the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Brooks. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Kept alive. And it's powered home by Towns.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Now here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Big-time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Booker for three. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Screen by Robinson. Brunson. The shot comes out.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And that one's good for Brooks.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got his second basket.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Williams. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
The three. And the basket by Shamet.
Boy, Mikel just adding value to your team when he's keeping his head on a swivel like that.
All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Drills it from deep.
Timeout.
Shamet's got 6.
Started. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Goodwin. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Brunson. Now here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
A nice shot by Richards.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Bridges outside. Screen by Robinson. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Bridges. New York working the ball around now. Clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Gillespie. No points yet. Nails it from 3.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
You get to see on display how Jalen Brunson has become this dynamic force offensively. Nice use of the pick and roll.
And so it's New York, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Knicks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's the block. And they get it back. Up top, Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Towns with 1 on the clock. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Nick Richards. New York making a switch here. And that one falls for Towns. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Guys?
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Doris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical. Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
It's rebounded by New York. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Brunson. From down in the low post, it goes. Brunson's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The drive by Brooks. An easy 2 on the layup. 6 points for him.
And what a drive from Brooks. Just carving through the defense like me on the slopes in Aspen.
Hart can't hit. Suns trailed by 8. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
B.A., there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Brunson looks it over. Brunson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Williams on the wing. From deep. Towns with a rebound. New York leading by 8. Back to Brooks. Outside Booker. Pass to Williams. Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Allen gets it to go.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
Down low. Cat doing what he does.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's O'Neal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Josh Hart. These are his first free throws of the game. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Pass to Towns. Hart from long range. Williams grabs the board. Suns trail by 5. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to Towns. And stolen by Williams. Finished off the break. And it's now only a 1-point Knick lead.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge.
Bridges outside. Here's Brunson. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
For the lead, Booker with the finish inside.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Pass to Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has got 17 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Clarkson outside and stolen by Williams. That's tipped and stolen by Brunson. Bridges right side. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. The shot no good. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. Puts it up from 12. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. Outside Hart. From outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's O'Neal. And he makes it on the layup. He has 6.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And Brunson gets it to go.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
And Booker with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
New York shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls for Clarkson. Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
Here's Dunn. Second chance effort. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, New York. Here's Brunson. The touch by Brunson. Nice.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a 2-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
BA, I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players, and there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
Here's Brunson, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Here's Livers, and the Suns get it back. Dunn outside. Richards. Towns with a rebound. To the inside. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Clarkson. Bridges outside. New York working the ball around now. Hart from long range. Rebounded by Dunn. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Towns nails them both.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Knicks leading by 6. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Fires the three. The Suns clear it. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Bridges. Brunson with it. Done in his pocket. Shamet, no good. Pass to Richards. For three, Booker. Hart pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the wing, right side. Now Bridges, defended by Dunn. And here's Brunson from the arc. New York again, can't hit.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott.
Timeout.
He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
As always, Allie, we thank you. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Shamet, no good. Suns trail by 6. There's the three. And it's Brooks missing. And New York has possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Knicks lead by 9.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Booker! Oh yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Now Bridges. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jams it home!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Brunson. Allen rips down the board. And it's Allen with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point differential. Now Brooks. Towns rips down the board. It's Bridges on the wing. Puts it up. That misses.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart. Williams with the screen. Here's Booker. Beyond the arc. Towns rips down the board.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul of the game. Right side, Brunson. From downtown. Oh, no good. Suns trail by 7. Here's the pass to Williams. It's tipped. Booker! And he nails it.
There is nothing Devin Booker relishes more than the opportunity to put the ball in the basket at a critical juncture. Yes, sir.
Brunson. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Now here's Booker.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And Brunson, here we go. Misses the three.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Outside Bridges. Outside Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Towns. Oh, he jammed it.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Booker fires. Cashes it in.
And for so many teams in the NBA,